It can be quite a shock, can't it? When your nails show a worrisome yellow color, a quiet sign that your hard-working lungs might need a little extra care from you. Let us discover, with care, how even nails that seem to break so easily can be a truly heartbreaking first sign of a hidden problem your body wants you to see. 1. Nails that break or split so easily. Do your nails seem to crack or split with just the slightest touch, perhaps when you're buttoning a shirt or opening a letter? It can be a little disheartening, can't it, to see them fray or chip when you wish they'd feel stronger. It's like they've become as delicate as old lace, or a dried autumn leaf that crumbles easily. You might find yourself being extra careful, trying to protect them, but they still seem to give way. This brittleness, this tendency to break so readily, can be a little sign that your body, in its own quiet way, might be longing for more moisture. Think of how a plant looks when it hasn't had enough water. Its leaves can become dry and fragile. Our bodies are a bit like that too. If we're not getting enough hydration, not just from the water we drink, but also from the juicy fruits and vegetables we enjoy, it can show in unexpected places, like our nails and even our skin, making them feel less supple and more prone to dryness. Or perhaps this easy splitting is a gentle nudge, a whisper that your body isn't getting quite enough of certain good things from the foods you eat, those wonderful building blocks that help keep everything strong and happy, from your bones to the very tips of your fingers. Our nails, small as they are, need nourishment to grow resilient. When they don't have what they need, they can become weak, like a little house built with missing bricks. It's not about blame or worry, but simply a soft reminder to be kind to yourself, to nourish your body with wholesome foods, and to treat your hands with gentle care, perhaps with a soothing hand cream. It's a gentle nudge from your body, asking for a little extra tenderness, inside and out. As we see how such brittleness speaks its quiet language, let's wonder about another change we might notice. What if their very color begins to shift? 2. When nails turn a yellowish shade. Sometimes, as we glance at our hands, we might notice our nails have taken on a yellowish hue. It might be a faint, buttery yellow, or perhaps a more noticeable, deeper shade, almost like old parchment paper. This change can catch us by surprise, especially if our nails have always been clear and pinkish. Often, this yellowing is just a harmless reminder of a dark nail polish we once wore and loved. Some polishes, especially the vibrant reds or deep blues, can leave a little bit of their color behind, staining the nail surface slightly. It's like when a colorful berry leaves its juice on your fingers. It's temporary and fades with time as the nail grows out. This is quite common and usually nothing at all to fret about. But other times, this change in color can be a soft signal from deep within your body. Imagine your body as a wonderfully complex home, always working to keep things clean and in order. If your nails are turning yellow, it could be a hint that some part of this inner home, perhaps your lungs or your whole system, is working a little harder than usual to clear things out. Maybe tiny particles from the air we breathe, or other substances the body no longer needs. It's like the body is sending out a subtle sign that its internal cleaning crew is busy. Or it could be a gentle indication that something inside, some delicate internal process, is just a tiny bit out of balance, like a musical instrument that's not quite perfectly tuned. It's not a loud alarm, just a quiet note, suggesting that paying a little extra attention to our overall well-being, ensuring we get plenty of fresh air and wholesome nourishment, might be helpful. From the gentle yellow, we might notice another kind of color change, a distinct paleness that speaks its own quiet, almost shy story. 3. Nails that look very pale or white. Have you ever looked at your fingernails and noticed them looking unusually pale, almost like fine, delicate china or the inside of a seashell? Instead of their usual healthy pink glow, they might appear whitish, or so light in color that they almost blend in with the skin of your fingertips. This isn't about a single white spot, which many of us get from a little bump, but rather a general paleness across the entire nail bed. This can sometimes be a quiet sign from your body that it might not have enough of a very important something called iron. Think of iron as the part of your blood that carries energy and rosy color all through you, like little delivery trucks bringing vitality to every tiny part of your being. If you don't have enough of these energy trucks, things can start to feel a bit slower, a bit more tired, and this can show up as paleness in your nails and even your skin. It's like a flower that isn't getting all the sunshine it needs to show its brightest colors. Or, this paleness could be a soft whisper that your blood isn't flowing as briskly and strongly as it used to. Imagine a gentle river. If its flow slows down, the water might not reach all the little nooks and crannies as easily. Similarly, if our circulation isn't as vigorous, our extremities, like our fingers and toes, might not receive that rich pinkish blood flow, leading to paler nails. This might also be why you sometimes feel a bit more tired than usual, or perhaps your hands and feet feel a little cooler than they once did. It's your body's subtle way of saying, perhaps I need a little help to get my energy flowing more freely. If paleness is a quiet whisper, noticing a bluish tint can feel like a more urgent, yet still very soft and gentle, call for our attention. 4. A bluish tint to your fingernails. Seeing a faint bluish or purplish color under your nails can be a little startling, can it? It's not a bright, vibrant blue, but more like a dusky, shadowy hue, as if your fingertips are feeling a bit chilly, even when you're tucked up warm indoors. This bluish tint might be most noticeable in the nail beds, the part under your nail, and it can make your hands look a little different than you're used to. This can be a very gentle but important sign from your body that it might be yearning for more good, fresh oxygen. Oxygen is like the breath of life for every tiny cell in our body. It's what keeps everything vibrant and working as it should. When our body isn't getting quite enough of this precious air, it can show in places like our nails, where the blood vessels are close to the surface. The blood that hasn't picked up enough oxygen can look a bit darker, a bit bluer. Think of it like a little lamp. If it's not getting enough power, its light will be dim. Similarly, if your body is struggling a bit for oxygen, its vitality might seem a little dimmed, and this bluish tint is one of the quiet ways it might show this. It's a gentle reminder to take a deep breath, to really fill your lungs with fresh air, and to ensure that the air in your home is clean and circulates well. It's your body's soft way of saying, I need a little more of that wonderful, life-giving air, please. It's not a reason for immediate alarm, but a signal to be mindful of your breathing and the quality of the air around you. Beyond the various colors our nails might show, the very surface, the texture of our nails, can also tell a tale, like the little ridges that sometimes appear. 5. Little ridges appearing on the surface. As you run your finger over your nails, you might feel tiny lines or grooves running from the base of your nail up to the tip. These are often called ridges. Sometimes they are very fine, almost invisible unless the light catches them just right, like faint pencil lines. Other times, they can be more noticeable, like tiny furrows in a plowed field. Often, these vertical ridges, the ones that go up and down, are just like the wrinkles that appear on our skin as we journey through life. They are a natural part of our body's story, showing the years we've lived and the experiences we've gathered. They don't usually mean anything is amiss. They're just a sign of time passing, like the rings on a tree. Sometimes, it's not just the texture, but new marks that appear, and these too ask for our gentle and mindful attention. 6. New dark streaks or spots under the nail. Once in a while, as you're looking at your hands, you might notice a new dark streak, perhaps a thin brown or blackish line running from the bottom of your nail towards the tip, or a little dark spot that wasn't there before. It can be a bit of a surprise to see such a mark appear. Often, especially if it's a small, isolated spot, it's just a tiny bruise from a forgotten bump. Our hands are busy all day, and it's so easy to knock our fingers without even realizing it, perhaps when closing a drawer or working in the garden. These little impacts can cause a tiny bit of bleeding under the nail, which then looks like a dark spot or splinter hemorrhage. It's like a little memory your nail holds of a minor adventure, and it will usually grow out with the nail over time, causing no further trouble. And now, it's not just the color or marks, but even the very shape of our nails that can offer a quiet clue about our inner well-being. 7. Nails that curve inwards like a spoon. Have you ever noticed one of your nails, or perhaps a few of them, starting to change its shape in a rather peculiar way? Instead of growing out straight and slightly curved over the fingertip, it might begin to curve inwards, forming a little dip or hollow in the center, making the nail look a bit like a tiny spoon. The edges of the nail might even seem to flare out a little. This is often called chylonychia, but you can just think of it as spoon nails. It's a curious change, and one that you might notice gradually over time. This unique shape, this little spoon-like dip, can be a soft indication from your body that it might be low on iron. We talked about iron earlier, how it helps carry energy and gives our nails a healthy color. When the body is quite low on this important mineral for a while, it can sometimes affect the way our nails grow, leading to this unusual spooning shape. It's as if the nail doesn't have the right building materials to form its usual strong, slightly convex curve, and so it softens and dips in the middle. Your nails could be whispering secrets your body can't say out loud. Will you listen before it's too late? Like, subscribe, and tell us, should we be more afraid of our lungs or our hands?